Hello there and welcome to the Mobile Academy. And if you want to become a job ready Flutter developer, make sure to check out the courses on my website mobileacademy.io. Here you will find all of the courses related to the Flutter development. You will find the professional course as well as the basic course related to the Flutter. You can also find some of the free courses over here if you want to just go and try it out, or if you are just a beginner on the Flutter and then the React Native, you can also find the free course over here. And if you would like to be a full stack developer, we also have the course related to the full stack developer, related to the Node.js, Express, MongoDB, as well as the Flutter over here. And if you would like to join the Flutter bootcamp, there is also a bootcamp course over here. So make sure to go and check out the course over here. There are free and then the paid course. And if you want to be a job ready Flutter developer, this is the course that you want to take. So see you guys on the next lesson. Till then, have a great day. Now let us continue with our lesson over here, and we need to move on to our next layer, which is of the domain layer. And here we will create our model. So for that, let's just go and create the new folder, and let's just call this one as the model over here. And inside this, let's just go and create the new file that will be of the tux model over here. So that will be of the dart file as well. So tux model.dart file. And here we are going to, let's just go to the data and to the DTO, and I'll go to the tux response over here. And what I will do is I'll just copy this particular class from here, and let's just copy it over here, and let's just paste it over here. And also I will require this particular tux from here. Let's just copy this one from here, and I'll just go and paste it below over here. Now what we have to do is this will be of the tux model, right? So this will be of the tux model. Just go and rename all of this, so we don't want to type again and again. So that's why I don't require this factory constructor over here, so I can just go and remove that, right? And I just have to rename this one as the of the tux model over here. And let's go down over here, and we don't require this one over here as well. Let's just go and remove this one. And once we have this, what we need to do is let's go and remove all of these JSONs over here, because we are not going to use that. Status is also I'm not going to use it, so I'll just go and remove that as well. And for that, let's just go and remove this total, and then the JSON for the total page, as well as for this the current page, and then the data over here. And data will be of our I guess I'll make this one as a tux for now. And we need to import the phrased over here. So let's just go and import the package of the phrased annotation. And we also need to go and create the part file for this one. That will be of the tux model.phrase.dart file. And this will be of the tux that we have. So this will be of the list of the tux, right? So this will contain the list of the tux. And I guess let's just go and say this is okay. So this is the default, so I'll just go and make it as an empty list by default. And this will be of the list of the tux that we have, right? Because this particular tux model will hold all of the tux as a list. That is what we have in over here. So if you go over here, this will have a list, right? So that's why we are grabbing that one as well. And let's go down over here. So let's just go and remove this one from here, and we are not going to use that particular JSON, or we don't require this JSON key annotation over here. So we can just go and remove this one from here. Next is for this particular day, I just want to convert it to the string, and also for the created and then the updated that should be of the string type over here. So let's just go and say this is of the type is of the string over here. And for this one also, I'll just go and say this is of the tux, not the data, and that should be fine. So let's just go and run our build runner over here. And now once we have this particular file generated, our tux model is ready to be used over here. So we have the task model, and it contains the total page, current page, as well as the list of the tasks. And this is what we have over here, and we have set this type, the date and time to be of the string type over here as well. So I guess that's all for this particular lesson. We have created our task model, and the next is to work with our use cases, and let's do that on our coming up lesson. Till then, have a great day. Now let us continue over here, and we will go and create our first use case over here. For that, let's go to the domain layer, and let's just go and create the new folder, and let's just call this one as a use case over here. And in this particular use case, we are going to create the new file over here, and let's just call this one as a, first we will require the date formatter. So date formatter over here, date formatter, and this will be of the use case over here, dot file over here. The name is quite long, but this is a correct naming convention, date formatter use case over here. And we'll just go and create a simple class over here that will be of the date formatter a use case over here, and let's just go and close it over here. And inside this, we are going to create one function that is going to return us the string type, and I'll just go and say this will be of the format the date over here. In the format, the format date will be of the, or you can just say format date, and this will be of the day, and it will also return as the month, and also the year, and then the hour, as well as the minute, as well as the second. So this is what it's going to return us, and we will have the date and time need to be passed in over here. And let's just close this one from here, and what we'll do over here is final. I'll just go and say this will be of the formatted, right, formatted date over here, and this will be of equals to the date format, and currently we don't have that particular package. So let's go to our pubspec.yaml file over here, and we need to add in one of the packages that will be of the Intel package. So let's just go and grab that package over here. I have added the package over here, so you can just copy this, or you can just go and search on the pub.dev, and you will find that particular package over here. This will be used to format all of our dates over here. And let's just go and install this one, and after that we just need to run the flutter pub-get to get that particular dependency, and that should be good enough. So once we have this installed, now what we can do is we can go back to our date formatter over here. So let's say date format over here, and we need to format in the particular order that we require for our UI over here. So that will be of the, we require in the, let's just go and say, I will require in the YYYY, and then the month, and that should be fine. So date, and then the hour, minute, and then the second. So you may format in a different order, or you may want to have a different formatting over here. That's perfectly fine. For now, I'll be using this particular format so I can show all of the date information, date and time information in our UI. So let's just go and return from here our formatted date. That should be perfectly fine. So now this function is going to return us the formatted date in this particular format that we have passed in. And make sure to install this particular package, which is the Intel package that you need to install over here. So now what I have to do is I need to provide this, or I need to create a provider so I can inject it into the other use cases over here. So for that, I'll just go and create the provider over here, and this will be date time format, date formatter. And let's just go and import this one as the Flutter report over here, and the return type will be of the date formatter use case, and we just have to pass in return from here the date formatter use case. This is not going to take any of the dependency injection, or is this that we don't have to inject anything over here, and we just have to return the instance of this particular class. And you can also create this as auto dispose if you think that's a better way. so we don't want to hold it for a long time in our memory. If nobody is watching, this particular file is going to get disposed, which means that it will deallocate the memory uses for us. So that will be good option to add in over here. And I guess that's all for this particular lesson. Now we have one use case, that is of the date formatter use case over here, and we put inside the use case folder inside of the domain layer. So whenever you have the use case, we have to put it inside the domain layer. So you need to add a single responsibility over here. So you cannot add a multiple responsibility to this particular date formatter use case. So it's just a date formatter. So you just have to say that it is doing only the date formatting use cases over here. So that's all for this lesson, and make sure to go and create or try to create the other use cases over here, and we will meet up in the next one. Till then, have a great day.